Talking to the dead has become a phenomenon that spread widely in the last 10 years. Because of it, many people from different religions have been led astray. Nowadays, some people even go to abandoned places just to try to communicate with the souls of those who died there. In these places, they claim to see the dead appear before them, not only their shapes, but also their voices and even the personal information they once had. They speak with them as if they were sitting together. Sadly, this has ruined the face of many, leading them to deny what truly happens after this. They began to say, where is the life after death that we were taught about? If people can go to such places and actually talk with the dead, then what does that mean? Much of this idea became popular because of movies and explorers who claim that souls are trapped where they died, and that this is their fate. For example, imagine a small child who died in an abandoned building. The explorers bring a ball to the child and try to talk to the child. If you are here, move the ball. They wait silently, and suddenly the ball rolls on its own. Sometimes they even hear a child's voice calling them, revealing details of his life. And surprisingly, much of that information is correct. But where is the truth in all this? The reality is that this belief is not new at all. It's in fact a very ancient pagan tradition, strongly connected to what we know now as Halloween. You may be asking, what does Halloween have to do with talking to the dead? And what is Halloween in the first place? Is communicating with the dead even real? All of this we will uncover in today's episode, which is divided into two parts. How Halloween started in the past and its origins. How the so-called communication with the dead actually happens. There are many questions waiting to be answered. Your subscribe and like will be the signs that you are ready to continue this journey. Our topic today is extremely intriguing, so I recommend you grab your favorite drink and enjoy watching. Let's take a step into the unknown. Now, let's go back to Halloween. Why do people wear strange and scary costumes? Why pumpkins? And what's the connection between all of this and the dead? Originally, this festival was called Samhain or Samhain. It was celebrated by ancient Celtic tribes who lived in Ireland and Britain. They celebrated it on November 1st, which for them marked the beginning of the dark season and the time of the pumpkin harvest. That's why pumpkins are so closely tied to Halloween. The Celts believed that the year was divided into only two seasons. The season of light is the season of darkness. At the start of the dark season, they thought the souls of those who died in the past year remained trapped where they died, unable to leave until a full year had passed. On November 1st, all those souls, both good and evil, would be released. The good spirits would say their farewells, but the evil ones would harm the living. To protect themselves from these evil spirits, the Celts lit great fires and disguised themselves in. They also left empty chairs and open windows to welcome the good spirits, so those spirits would know they were friendly, only hiding to avoid the evil ones. All of this happened on November 1st, which also coincided with the Christian Hallows Eve, when Christians gathered in churches to pray for their dead. Over time, the pagan and Christian traditions mixed. Some Christians joined the cults in their rituals, thinking it was harmless. And eventually the celebrations merged into what we now call Halloween. This is how pagan festival about souls and spirits was adopted and transformed, and why many still celebrate it today. But what about the modern explorers who claim they can actually talk to the dead? How do they really manage to do that? Here is the true explanation. There are many real things in this world that we can see or touch. For example, your thoughts. You can't hold them in your hand, but they exist. The same goes for sound. You can't grab it, but it's real. Even words can deeply affect your soul, keeping you awake for days because of just one bad word. Though you can't measure the effect physically, these are unseen realities. And just like these, there are entire hidden worlds we can't perceive, but it's confirmed by God in the Quran, the world of angels and the world of jinn. And now you think you are the only one hearing me, but you are wrong. There are two next to you now. They are from the hidden world. They are watching you and you are watching me right now. Who are these two people who care so much about you and follow you everywhere. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that every person has two constant companions, an angel who encourages you to do good, and a devil from the jinn who tries to mislead you. These two remain with each person from birth until death. The angel follows God's commands, while the jinn knows everything about the person's life and doesn't move from the place of the person's death. So, when someone dies, the angel departs, but the jinn, the devilish companion, stay behind. He knows everything about the deceased, their voice, their habits, their secrets, and then he begins his mission to mislead the living. When explorers go to a place where someone died, they are not speaking to the soul of the dead, they are speaking to the jinn that accompanied the dead during their lifetime. The jinn can mimic the dead person's voice, he can appear in their form, he can reveal personal information no one else could know, because he was with them their entire life. This convinces people that they are truly talking to the dead, but in reality they are being deceived, pulled away from faith, and led to deny what God believed about life after death. And now, I think you know these two things. Halloween and the idea of souls trapped among us come from very ancient pagan beliefs, and conversations with the dead are nothing more than the work of demons deceiving people. And in the end, I hope I was able to make this clear for you today, guys. Tell me in the comments what you thought about these two things before you listen to the video. After reading this story, what was the most surprising detail for you? Don't forget to be a part of the journey with your subscribe and like. That's how I will know you are interested. I just want you to know this is only the beginning. And if you want to continue the mystery or watch the story of the old traveler who told us of his journey to the island of the Antichrist, I will leave the video for you here.